Hey there. In this video, I'll be covering Drumforge Savior. Hi. Okay, so this is the last and final Drumforge plugin that I'll be doing a video on, because I've done videos on every one of them except this one. So this is the last one. And to tell you the truth, this one is probably my favorite. Why? Because you have a pretty good amount of kicks and snares and toms this time around, which I'll get to in just a moment. As far as the price goes, it's still 49 bucks as opposed to 149 or 129, I forget. So grab it while you can. I like the sound and I like the design. I even like the design of the whole plugin. I think that's pretty cool. It's like a drum all by itself right here, you know? You have the tension rods and the lugs and this wood grain finish. Looks pretty cool. Okay, so interface is the same. No updates, at least not yet. Main interface or main menu interface, whatever. Kit wheel. It's all the same, just a different design. No grooves. Got rid of them once again. Mixer and the mapping page. So here you go. Here's all the kicks. And although there are 12 kicks and 12 snares, I created 9 kits of my own. And I just didn't have the strength or the energy or the ingenuity to name them all. So I just, my kit 1 through 9, and that's it. Okay. Yeah. 12 snares. And all of the cymbals are TRX. All of them. But let's get to the toms here. You have 8 different toms. Cool designs and great sound. Definitely give it that. 4 different hi-hats. 4 different rides. 7 different crashes. 3 chinas. And 6 splashes. Which is pretty cool. Okay. One last thing is, I figured out what was going wrong here, which was my fault. When you want to add one of your own samples, when you click this plus button here, I mentioned, I think in the second or last video, that the drum shots page was completely empty. Why? Because when I click browse, I actually had to find the drum shots folder, which was in Drumforge, and I found it in David Bendeth. And then I had to select factory, and all of the one shots showed up here. Now, these are drum shots from Drumforge, but I also added a shitload of my own. Well, not ones that I created, but ones that I downloaded from other sample packs throughout the years. And that's just a tiny smattering of what I have. So I will get to that at the tail end of this video, because I want to see what happens here. Because when I added a sample in the David Bendeth plugin, that sample was layered on top of the original sample, which is what I don't really want to do. I want to be able to, I want to be able to select a kit piece, and if I want to add my own sample, I want these to be gone and just have that one sample that I added, because this is weird here. You have the green check mark and then you have the X. But when I clicked on the X, the samples didn't disappear. And obviously, you can tell that these samples are multi-layered. Okay, so hopefully I don't forget. All right, so this is the first kit, which is my kit. Maple acrylic claw style hoops. Oh, all right, maple acrylic snare. And a maple 5-ply with rearing. Okay. Only 2 toms here. So it's basically a 4-piece. Kick sounds really nice. Hat sounds really crisp. That's the pedal. Nice sounding snare. Toms. There's the crash. And this ride sounds really sweet. Two crashes and a splash. Dig it. Okay. My kit 2. Now, hopefully, I'm not going to have any mapping problems because, yeah, okay. I was messing around with this before, and some of the kit pieces and the symbols weren't mapped. It's either because I forgot or something got screwed up throughout the course of my saving and loading and shit, whatever. Okay, so this is my kit 2. Walnut and poplar 5-ply snare, 14x6. Vintage maple 8-ply with rearing, 20x14. And I got the, again, no names for these kit pieces, just Tom 1. You know, they say maple and oak. As a matter of fact, the majority of these are maple and only 2 oak, which is these 2. But anyway, 3 toms, 16, whoa, 13, 16, and 18. Okay. Very cool. That's a fat snare, fat kick. By the way, since when the fuck did a bass drum become a kick drum? In my day, it was a bass drum, right? For all you Gen X's out there. Nice bell ride. like that snare. See, these all sound pretty good so far, do they not? All right. Kit 3. Here you go. There's those are the oak. Yeah, the oak toms. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. See, this is what I'm talking about. The crashes are layered on top of each other. I don't know how the fuck that happens. So one pad is not mapped. So I have to drag and drop it and then remap it again. All right. Hopefully everything else is all right. Okay. Maple poplar aluminum center. See, this is weird. 22 by 10? For real? That's pretty bizarre. You know, also be cool if you could right click and rename these like you can in the mixer, which I didn't do. And for those of you who haven't seen that one video, you can right click or no, double click and then rename the mixer track as you see fit. And I also mentioned it'll be nice if once you do that, it'll transfer over to the kit wheel. That would be nice. So another update, Drumforge, please. And I'm going to mention it again for the last time. Fix the dragging and dropping of the kit pieces so you can organize them the way you want. Please, for Christ's sake. Okay. So, yeah, you heard the kick. I think I used the same hi-hat. No, it's different. There's a China. Both crashes. And that's a sweet sounding splash. Nice, huh? Definitely sounds good. Oh, shit. Hold on. Seeing as how I made that change, I have to save. For some reason, the changes aren't saved. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that, but it's pissing me off. All right. Kid folk. Let's load the mapping. How are we looking? Okay. All right. This one seems to be okay. Seems to be all right. Bird's Eye Maple. 10 ply. 13 by 5. And Dark China. Maple 8 ply. 20 by 20. That's a big mammoth kick. Oh, I didn't get to the tom. Sorry. Look at this. Maple acrylic hybrid. Look at this. I was going to say, look at this shit. So look at this shit. See this? Doesn't look like shit, though. It looks pretty good. I like it. Whatever. Maple acrylic hybrid. Have you ever seen any toms that look like that? Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. And yeah, I have the pedal, the hi-hat pedal on the left pedal. I use the same hi-hat, I think. That's a sweet snare. Sometimes, snare wire sounds kind of hot, unless you're getting like a lot of snare buzz from your mounted tom. That always seems to be the case. But I found a fix for that, which is either to put some tissue paper on some gaffing tape or graph tape or whatever, and just put it on the bottom head of that tom, or in any case, all three toms, which I did. But I adjusted the snares and did some retuning with the snare, and it magically went away. And I just get a tiny bit of snare buzz when I'm messing around with the toms on my kit. So, just to let you know. Yeah, there's a splash. I love a good china. Coolio fucko. All right. So, moving on. Kit 5. Why is my cursor? Oh, see now? Okay, there we go. Boom. Crash. See? Happened again. Fuckos! And I saved it. Why? I don't know why the fuck it keeps doing that. Okay, now we're fixed up. Yeah, let's save it. Okay. Maple 10 ply, 14 by 5.5. Maple 8 ply, and I use these two toms just for color purposes, just because it looks cool. You know what I mean? This is hi-hat 4. Sorry. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but it'd be really cool if Drumforge instituted a snare on and snare off. That would be really cool. Because I do have a couple of contact drum plugins where you can do that, and you can mix and match and do the snare off and snare on thing, because every drummer loves to turn the snare off once in a while, especially when they first start playing. That's what I do. Turn the snare off and do like a cool little tribal thing, and then I turn the snare on and start making some beats. That sounds fucking fat. Fat? Very 90s term, sorry. Clutch. Slaps. Hear the resonance? I like that crash. Drops. Alrighty. Moving on. Kit 6. Oh, wait. Did I save? Oh, fuck it. I think I did. Oh, you cunt. Save. All right. So, brass hammered Sentra. I know. And this is a 24 by 12 prototype. I'm not sure I like that design, but I mean, are these fictitious kit pieces? Sounds kind of the same. Oh, yeah, and there's those. Oh, these are different toms. You're right. The maple rearing and the what is it? A 10 and a 13. Actually, yeah, I guess that works. 10, 12 or 10, 13. See, right now I have a 12, 13, 16. And I originally had an 8, no, I'm sorry, a 10, 12, 10, 12, 16. But I wanted a 13. So technically it is a 6-piece kit, but the 10 is sort of hanging out right now. I have the 12 and 13 mounted, and it sounds great. My drum dealer said, "Oh, that's the old school setup." But, it doesn't really fucking matter, does it? Because the new thing is 10, 12, 16. Whatever. Makes no difference to me. You heard that one. Same setup. There's that ride again. See, I'm trying to go as light as I can on the pads and the pedals, but they're super fucking sensitive. I'm sure I could probably adjust that, but there's the pedal. Right. Okay. Kit 7. Good. All right. This one's all right. Okay. Brass die-cast hoops. 14 by 8. That's a pretty deep fucking snare. Okay, and you got these toms again. See that? Very nice. Let's turn that up a bit. Just a notch or two. That's a little too high. And I'll have you know, in the last couple of videos, Drumforge has not crashed. All right, so I'm very happy about that. Fuckos. All right. Moving right along to Kit 8. This is pretty cool. I like this this design here. Up. Okay, good. So check this out. This is very strange. An ambrosia maple. Was that stavy? Stavy? I don't know, but I believe that's that little rim shot thing that you can buy, and you can screw it onto the edge of the rim of the snare, so you get that actual click sound instead of laying the stick on the snare fat side down, fat side up. I was gonna get one of those, but I was like, I don't really do the click thing, and you have to screw it. You have to take the head off and screw it on. By using the tension rods, which is kind of a pain in the ass, but they sound cool. I forget what they're called, but that's what they're there for. So, ambrosia. Look at this thing. It's 22 by 24. Okay, TRX symbols, and check this out. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really psyched to get my Tama snare, man. I can't wait to get that thing. It's a maple SLP series with the wooden hoops. But unfortunately, it's going to take 2 weeks for me to get it because those cocksuckers lied to me. They said, yeah, it's in stock, But they didn't say, we have it in stock. They said, Tama has it in stock. So we're going to have to order it for you. And this is after I paid for the fucking thing. But I got it on sale, so whatever. I just hate waiting. And it's only in Pennsylvania, for Christ's sake, you know? Yeah. Okay. There's that ride again. You know what? Let me turn up the snare on this one. See what that sounds like. Let's bring it up to 2. See, there's a snare wire. I love how real that sounds. I think that sounds better as opposed to the original. Let's bring it back. It sounds good, but, you know, I have to tell you, I like that. So, I believe I will save that. Okay. Last kit, folks. Kit 9. Right? Fucking bone smoker. All right, last kit. Maple 10-ply diagonal wrapped. Is that how you shorten that word or abbreviate? Diagonal. Hybrid wood and acrylic, 24 by 16. And these fuckers again. Maple rear ending. Okay. Down to the cream of the fucking crop. Yes, I know. I always do that. I don't really like that snare. That's a little too... It's fat. I don't like fat snares. Sounds kind of good, but... let's see. How about I turn that up and fine-tune it a little bit? Yes? Oh, and you can only select default. Alternate enabled. What's this all about? Doesn't seem to be doing a goddamn thing. Let's max it out. Nah. Let's crank it to 3. This is resonance is still going. Yeah, it's a 4-piece. Nice ring. Okay. Let's see. What were the kicks that I didn't use? I think it was this vintage maple. Because I have 9 kicks, but I have 12. I have 9 kits, but 12 kicks and 12 snares. And I'm just trying to think of which ones I didn't use. You know, I might switch that out. Yeah, that snare's a little weird. So you know what? Let's deep 6 that, and let's add that snare there, and let's map it. Yeah, and with this one you have right hand and left hand. Did you hear that? It went bam. Yeah, and you do have clicks and rims. Forgot to mention that. All right. Yeah. Let's save this. All right. So, you know, I think I did use it. I don't know. I just don't like that one snare. Yeah. My memory's going too, you know. It's short-term memory, lots of years of smoking dope, so I don't remember shit anymore. All right. So, oh, wait a second. I almost forgot. I was just about to end here. Okay, let's go to the mixer. And you know what? How about we do this? How about we reset the motherfucker? I'll drag a kick in here, okay? Now, let's go to the mixer. Now, let's Ooh. Seriously? No. Okay. Sorry. I don't know what the. Wow. I don't know, folks. It's probably because those samples that I imported are 16-bit, and I guess they shouldn't have been. They shouldn't have been. They should have been 24-bit, I guess. Oh, great. Now I can't even. Chamber smash. All right. So those are all snares. I'm looking for a kick. Get the wood. Yeah. Because if I select kicks, I'm not getting shit here. So Pound Town. A lot of. All right, is that? I guess those are toms. Wow. Okay. All right. Just for what the fuck? I don't know what happened there. All right. You know what? Let's deep six the kick. And let's try some toms here. Mid, high, mid, and low. Okay. All right, this high. All right, select OK. What? Now, is the original sample there? All right. What if I X all these out? Okay. Yeah. But that's. There we go. Okay. So I have that one selected. All right. Let's go to. It's Tom 1, the high. And why is this here? Okay. Yeah. That's very, very fucked up. Why can't they just make it easy? And, excuse me. The AQI is very high here. High and low. Okay. Why can't you just fucking. Okay. That's what that snare sounds like. All right. Now, did it replace the original sample? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. All right. Where? Yeah, this needs to be fucking fixed up because stomps. Oh boy. For real? All right. So I guess that's how you add the samples. Let's see. Okay, there's the high tom, right? See, this is completely fucked up. Other snares, toms. Oh, you only have stomps 4 in there? In the toms? Oh, okay, here we go. Let's see how that works. No, that was the high tom, right? I just added the sample. Did I not? Yeah, okay. Wow. I know I shouldn't have started fucking around with this shit because I knew it was just going to be a big fucking mess. I knew it. Okay, so word to the wise people. If you're going to import your own samples, make sure, I believe they should be 24-bit. Otherwise, they're going to sound like, you know, you're getting a fucking mud hole stomped in your ass. So, but that's a negative. I'm not fucking around with that. If I want to create my own kits, or if I want to, you know, add samples to existing drums, I'll use Easy Drummer, which is perfect for that, which I'll be doing a shitload of videos on, as well as Addictive Drums too. Or in Ableton using one of the drum racks. Just easy as hell. Because that's really fucked up. Okay, I thought, you know, I was going to be able to create a really wild kit by like adding my own industrial sounds and claps and zingers and bells or whatever the fuck, and, you know, just create the kit that way. But that just ain't happening. All right, so there you have it, folks. That is the last and final video of the Drumforge plugins. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this video series. I hope you got something out of it. Please subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Take care.